Okay, guys, let's make sure we review some graphing absolute value functions. So here we go. So how do we graph an absolute value function? Well, first of all, hopefully you recognize this is an absolute value function. See the vertical bars here. And remember, the absolute value of any negative number is positive, and absolute value of a positive number stays positive. But as far as graphing is concerned, let's just get right to it. Basically, all you have to do is look inside the absolute value and ask yourself, what makes it equal 0? Well, 2 minus 2 makes it 0, right? So I'm going to take that 2 and this number at the end 4, and 2, 4 is going to be the vertex of my graph. So all I have to do is go to 2, 4. Everyone agree? 2, 4. Right there is my vertex. Now, some of you have to be careful. Right here, notice that it is a positive 1 that's basically in front of the absolute value. A positive absolute value, you see, will always open up. So I know it's going to go up. So from my vertex here, I'm just simply going to go up 1 and over 1, up 1 and over 1. There's the right side of my graph. Now I'm going to start over at the vertex, go up 1, over to the left 1, up 1, over to the left 1, and there is the left side of my graph. And so this V shape right here, guys, that is your absolute value graph. Let's try it one more time. Here we go. I'm going to look right in here and I'm going to say, hey, what makes it 0? Negative 3 plus this 3 makes it 0. So I'm going to take the negative 3 and the 2. So I know that negative 3, 2, this is called the vertex of my graph. So I'm going to graph it. Negative 3, 2 is right there. And now, if you notice in front, there is a negative or minus. A negative 1 means the graph is going down. So positive, you know it's going up. Negative, you know you're going to go down. So starting at the vertex, I'm going to go down 1 and over 1. Down 1 over 1. There's the right side of my graph. Starting over at the vertex, down 1, left 1, down 1, left 1. There is the left side of my graph. Notice that my absolute value is opening down because of the negative 1. If it was positive, I would go up instead of down. Okay, for a bonus problem, we also are reviewing linear systems using substitution. So notice right here, I have that we know is equal to y. Y equals this, negative 3x plus 17. So logically, it's going to go in for the other y. So notice, guys, I'm going to take this second equation here. Here we go. 3x, it says, plus 2y equal to 16. Notice I left a big blank with parentheses because now this is going to go in there. So negative 3x plus 17 we know equals y. Therefore, it's going to equal that y. That's the logic. It's called substitution, right? So notice I do have this 2 in front, guys, that I got to distribute. So I have 3x minus 6x, 3x minus 6x, 2 times negative 3x is negative 6x. I also got to do 2 times 17. That's a plus 34. 2 times 17 plus 34. That, of course, equals 16 still. Now, let's solve the equation. Notice right here, my x's are together. I just combine like terms. 3 minus 6 is a negative 3x, plus this 34 equals 16. Now, I'm going to solve by minusing 34 both sides. So negative 3x equals negative 18. Right here, guys, please use your calculator if you need to. Don't be stubborn about it. Use your calculator at least to check your calculations, okay? I hate for you to miss problems like this because of a silly integer mistake. But anyways, finishing up, I'm going to divide by negative 3. So I know my x is 6. Notice right here, a negative and a negative makes a positive. Watch your negatives and signs. Now that I know x is 6, guys, I can now take this 6, plug it into my y equation to find y. So I know that y equals my negative 3 times x. X, again, will be 6. That x right there, I'm putting in 6, plus 17. Y equals negative 3 times 6 is negative 18, plus 17 is negative 1. So plus 17 with the minus 18 is negative 1. So now I'm going to put my x value and my y value together. So I know my solution. This is my solution, as we say, is 6, negative 1. So guys, this is review material now. You already should know all of this, but I hope you study this video, and tomorrow in class, we'll do a little bit more review on these things. Linear systems, graphing absolute value, before we move on to the real material. Okay? So, I will see you in class.